Hello everyone, Dark Plane here, back playing some more AFK Arena. And in this video, I want to talk about whether you should go for Prince or if you should go for Merlin in terms of exchanging. Just saying, if you have only enough to get only one of them, which that shouldn't really be a problem. But like I'm just saying, theoretically, if you only had enough resources just to get one of these dimensionals, just want to talk about which one I would personally go for. So let's get on with the video. Okay, so I'm just gonna go over and just show you guys the exchange here. I've already shown you the exchange of dimensionals multiple times, but just in case you haven't seen those videos, here it is. You have 4,000 of the hero coins here, and that is, yeah, you spend 4,000 of these hero coins in order to get one of the 10 of these things here, and that fills up this meter, and you have to fill up this meter to 60 in order to get the elite copy of Prince here. So yeah, just use your resources. You have your hero coins here, your guild coins, your labyrinth tokens, and your challenger coin or gladiator coins here. So yeah, that's pretty much the same thing for Merlin as well. You just use your resources also for Merlin as well. As you can see, it is the same thing here as well. You get 60. So I'm just gonna say, theoretically, if you only had enough resources to get one of these two heroes, which one would I go for? Now what I'm thinking is, if you had the same amount of time to get both of these heroes. So as you can see, Prince, you can only get him for 2 days, and Merlin you have another 50 days or so to get. But I'm just saying, if you only had, let's say, 2 days to get both Prince and Merlin, and you only had enough resources to get one of the two, which one would I go for? Now I'm gonna go over to the portraits and just show you guys both of the heroes here. Will be all the way down at the bottom here. I did show off Merlin's skills recently, but I'll be showing them again as well. I'm gonna go over to Prince here. This is Prince. He is another Ranger dimensional. There are multiple Ranger dimensionals here. As you can see, Ranger. He's also Agility, and oh, that's not it. Go back here. Yep, there we go. And he is Burst Damage. Now mainly what Prince is about, he is about stunning, really. With his ultimate skill here, he uses the Ravagers of Time, which deals 210% damage to surrounding enemies, also stunning them for 3 seconds. And he can also use his Recall ability, which requires 200 energy to revert his health and position to as they were 8 seconds prior. So yeah, he's about stunning. His ultimate ability has a stun here, and this one also stuns heroes for 2 seconds here. Let's see what this one is. This ability can only be used when Prince is situated at the edge of the battlefield. When used, Prince pounces off a wall towards enemy target, dealing % damage to all enemies he passes through, which is equal to 9% of their own max health, but shall not exceed 290% of Prince's own attack rating. Yeah, this one just deals damage there. And each time an enemy loses a total of 25% of their max health, Prince immediately recovers 40 energy points, and his crit rating is raised by 30% for the next 4 seconds. So yeah, he's pretty much half of his abilities here do stuns, so he pretty much does a lot of stunning here. And also he does a little bit of damage as well there. So he's, yeah, like I said, he is another ranger, another agility. We've had multiple of these, like Ezio and Nakaruru. Both are rangers and agility, so yeah, he's not the first one to be a ranger dimensional. Let's go down to Merlin. Go look at Merlin's skills again here. The ultimate skill, Merlin foresees impending danger, allowing him to reduce the damage received by himself and all allies by 25% for 8 seconds. So yeah, he's able to reduce damage to your heroes, so which is a very good ability, and it lasts for 8 seconds. And if an enemy that is symmetrically positioned uses their ultimate ability, all allied heroes will receive a runic shield that has a value of to 180% of their own max health, which exists for 5 seconds. He also gives a shield if the enemy opposing Merlin uses their ultimate ability. So yeah, he's, as you can see from his ultimate ability, you can tell he's about support, and as you can see here, he's an intelligence, and he's the first support dimensional here with health regeneration. So yeah, he does some health regeneration. As said by this ability, Merlin calls upon the forces of magic to heal himself and his most injured allies for 4.5% max health per second over 8 seconds. And 30% of all damage dealt to his injured ally during the healing period is borne by Merlin. So Merlin also takes the damage from his allies as well, adding to more of his support role. Then he has passives here. Karmic Law. When Merlin is suffering from the effects of an enemy control ability, he dispels the majority of the negative effects currently affecting him and lets loose his spirit owl, who proceeds to imprison the source of the effect for 3 seconds, causing them to lose health equal to 150% of Merlin's attack rating every second. So yeah, he's able to dispel the negative effects here, and he lets loose his spirit owl, and it imprisons the source of the effect for 3 seconds, and they lose 150% health equal to Merlin's attack rating. So yeah, pretty good ability there. There's also this one. When Merlin suffers fatal damage for the first time, he enters a spirit form and seeks refuge in his spirit owl. So this is pretty much a cheat death, essentially. While in spirit form, Merlin protects his most injured ally, during which time both Merlin and the ally recover 10% max health per second over 7 seconds. So this is another healing ability, essentially. He gains health, and his most injured ally also gains health. So yeah, he's about health regeneration. And that's pretty much it, and then he reappears there. So yeah, he's about support. And his signature item's also pretty good, especially his plus 30. The amount of health Merlin loses as a result of bearing damage for his ally when using the ability Magical Amelioration is reduced by half, and the ability now targets 2 allies. So this one, he targets now 2 allies with his plus 30. And also his 9 of 9 is very useful as well. When I go into his 9 of 9, Merlin can immediately use the ability Destiny Foreseen when he enters the battlefield. So Destiny Foreseen is his ultimate ability. He can immediately use his ultimate ability, which means he's able to immediately reduce the damage received by himself and all allies by 25% for the first 8 seconds of the battle. So yeah, he would be very good at plus 30 and 9 of 9. And I'll show Prince's plus 30 here. Attack ratings increased by 30% for 6 seconds after his actions have finished. And if I go here, in between abilities and attacks, Prince will attempt to adjust his position by rolling or somersaulting backwards in order to meet the conditions needed to activate his Tempest of Agony and Wall Dive attack abilities. During these actions, Prince's dodge is raised by 100%, 100 points, and once actions have finished, Prince's attack rating will be increased by 20% for 3 seconds. So that's what that's talking about. It's just increasing that last part there for his plus 30. And his 9 of 9 here. Look at his 9 of 9. The energy required to trigger the ultimate ability's recall effect is reduced to 150 points, and the effect can be triggered up to 2 times per battle. So his furniture is pretty much reducing the amount of energy it takes to use the recall ability. And then it would also be triggered up to 2 times per battle as well. So yeah, pretty decent there. That one's also that's pretty decent. Okay, so now it's up to the question, which one would I go first if I only had enough resources to get one of them and they both expired at around the same time. Personally, I would go for Merlin, because Merlin is the only healer here, the only healer out of all the dimensionals. He's able to heal his most injured allies, able to heal himself as well. He definitely would be able to keep Ainz alive, specifically to make him ult, which is what you need Ainz for. Yeah, he's the only support dimensional. Compared to Prince, who is a ranger, there's probably 2 or 3 other rangers in a dimensional class. So yeah, Prince isn't really that much special. Yeah, I definitely would put Merlin over Prince. That is saying if you only had enough resources to get one of the two, and if they both expired at the same time. But that being said, that is not the case. You have plenty of time between the 2 dimensionals. You have about 2 months to get both of them, and Lilith has said that you will be able to get all the dimensionals free to play no matter what. They will give you enough resources in order to make sure that you have both Prince and Merlin. So yeah, make sure you're definitely getting these dimensionals. Prince ends in 2 days. If you haven't gotten him already, if you have enough resources to get him, that is, highly recommend you get him. He is actually very powerful. Even though I would prefer Merlin over Prince, I would definitely say Prince is a definite good hero. Yeah, just because I like Merlin more does not mean that Prince is bad. Prince is actually very good. And you have another 50 days, another 2 months to get Merlin, so you have plenty of time to get Merlin. So this is going to be the end of the video. I just wanted to go through today and talk about which hero I would prefer to get if I had little resources and they both expired at around the same time, essentially. So thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, and comment any AFK Arena related video ideas, and I might do them in the future. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.